Well, very good morning, folks. Welcome along to the Harcourts Gold Auction Rooms at number 471 Papanui Road. Mark Morrison is my name. I'm flying solo up front as auctioneer this morning. My good friend and fellow auctioneer, Chris Kennedy, you've been rested this week. I understand a niggly hamstring injury, is it?
Yeah,
so just recuperating and recovering this week, but you'll be back into it.
I'll be back next week.
You'll be back into it next. Good to see and good to hear. But Chris will be helping me out as one of our fellow management team here, one of our Harcourts Gold business owners as well. Chris will be scribing the bids and helping out this morning. I'll also introduce you to some of the other management team here. John McFadden, one of our gold business owners here as well. He's joined by Margaret Danzer, our manager from our Redwood office, Anna McKenzie and Kyle Sutherland, our managers here in the Papanui office, and Nicola Cray over the back from our Parklands and New Brighton office as well. So plenty of friendly faces here this morning. Should you need any assistance throughout this morning, just put your hand up, make yourself known to one of those guys or girls, and they will be sure to help you out. Now, I'd like to firstly acknowledge our sellers, thank them for their ease of access, their presentation, but first and foremost for their choice and agency. We appreciate that there is choice out there in the marketplace. We thank and acknowledge them for their choice in working with the great team here at Harcourts Gold. Now, I know the team at Gold will have made all of the relevant documentation for today's proceedings, for today's auctions available to you, including the limb, the title, and the contract from which we work from, which has been approved by the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand, as well as the Auckland District Law Society. Now, when it comes to bidding and buying at auction, it will come as no surprise to you good people that there are a few rules and regulations that we must adhere to. Firstly, we sell subject to a confidential reserve price. We won't be disclosing that to you, the bidders at large. Should the reserve, of course, be reached, then of course we will be selling the property today. Now, in the absence of your bidding participation as auctioneers, we may place bids on behalf of your owners. These are known as vendor bids. If we place a vendor bid today, you can be rest assured that they're always under the reserve price. And secondly, we'll make them exceedingly clear. We'll nominate them using language such as vendor bid or the bid is with me. Now, as auctioneer, I may nominate the sum by which those bids increase. We can refuse a bid if we deem it to be not in the best interest of our owners, and if a dispute arises with any bid, we'll be sure to sort that out as well. More than likely, we'll just revert to the last undisputed bid and we'll recommence the bidding sequence from there. Now, at the fall of the hammer, which if it falls in your favour, then congratulations, you are the successful purchaser today. Before you commence those celebrations, you do have a few simple obligations to fulfil. Firstly, you'll be required to sign the agreement, and in doing so, you're acknowledging receipt of the approved sale and purchase agreement guide. Secondly, you'll arrange to make payment of a very neat 10% of the purchase price. And thirdly and lastly, you'll be required to complete the GST information as outlined in Schedule 1. So folks, those are the rules of engagement for today. Very clean, simple and concise. That's why we love the auction process here. Of course, all of your bidding and buying today, it is cash and it is unconditional here today. Well folks, let's move right along. We have a wonderful lineup of some 3 properties today. Let's go into our first offering of the day, number 1, Innisfree Place in Belfast. Caleb Griffian floating around at the back of the room. Caleb, fantastic to be working alongside you once more. Caleb, always showing his face here, always a busy man in the Harcourts Gold auction room. You've been looking after our beautiful owner and bringing to the market number 1, Innisfree Place, as I mentioned, more formally described as being an estate in cross lease, being some half share and some 749 square metres, lot 13 on deposited plan 50643, which is all outlined on the certificate of title that Caleb and the team will have made available to each and every one of you. Vacant possession that is guaranteed come the conjoined settlement and possession date, which is set out for the 6th of August of this year. Incidentally, that is a Thursday. That's the day that your life gets a little bit better than it already is, should you be the lucky owner here, the lucky new owner here this morning. And I also draw your attention to the further terms of sale, clauses 21 through to 25 inclusive at the rear of the agreement. But of course, you're acknowledging and understanding that all of your bidding, as I mentioned before, it is cash and it is unconditional here. Well, Innisfree Place, 22 years that our beautiful owner has enjoyed their tenure here. That certainly speaks volumes for the house but also for the location, I would suggest as well. I love the fact that you've got that mid-90s build, that construction there, the peace of mind with that single level brick construction. That's going to give you that peace of mind for many years ahead. 3 bedrooms, there's plenty of space there, the updated bathroom and some new kitchen appliances throughout. So this is certainly one that you can just move into and enjoy straight away. I love that lovely flow that you might see on some of the images there from that indoor to outdoor living space, that private and sheltered outdoor area, the established and low maintenance garden as well. It's warm, it's insulated, the double glazing, the 2 heat pumps. This is a wonderful home, a wonderful opportunity. All we need to do now, folks, is to work out what your opinion on the value is. What would you like to bid? What would you like to pay? Who'll send me a light with opening bid, opening offer? Just one at a time, please. What do we say? It's all fired up for that one, Chris.
Clearly.
We're not at the library, are we? This is an auction room.
You'd almost think it was the library.
Yes.
Though. It's very quiet, very warm.
380. There we go, sir. Welcome into you at 380. All the best to you. Hope to see you at the end. So there you go, folks. There's the line in the sand at $380,000. We're underway at $380,000 for one Innisfree place. Welcome in increments of, say, $20,000 rises to go. But don't let me limit you if you'd like to bid more. At $380,000, we're underway. I'll give you 3 opportunities to bid over and above that level. First chance now at $380,000. Second chance, third,
400 here, mate.
400. Sir, welcome into you and your lovely lady as well. 2 faces in the race. Be encouraged by the interest at this stage. At 400,000, sir, would it be 420 on the retort straight away? Didn't come here just to bid once. I would hope. 420, thank you. At 420 and 440 is the next rung up the ladder, sir, if you like. On the nod at 440, he obliges, and 60, would you say? But at 440, it's against you here. 450, okay, look, I'm happy to work with you. I'm in a good mood this morning. I'll take the 10, and sir, I'll do the same for you if you like. But at 450,000, he's got his nose back in front, but only just. Happy to take the 10 from you, sir, if you like. I would suggest you stick in the 20s, however. At 450, it's against you now, first chance. I'll take 10 at this stage. Would you bid me 60? 460, thank you. Happy to work with you there at the 460 mark now. At 460, sir, do you say 70? Stick in the 10s with me. At 460, it's against you here, first chance. At 460 for number 1 Innisfree. Second opportunity now at 460,000. 470, good bid. 80. I'll take the 5 from you, sir, if you like now. Happy to take the 5 if you like. But at 470,000, I have here first opportunity. Second, at 470 for Innisfree. You can free up your weekends. No more open homes, sir. But I need you to bid. This gentleman's making a play for the keys at this stage. Third final time at 470,000. Bid here, another 5. You 5 at this stage. Good bid at 475,000. At 4 3/4, I have here.
No, that mark was selling.
We're selling? There you go. Breaking news, folks. 475,000. I sell to this good gentleman for the want of a better offer. I'll give you 3 final opportunities, sir. Do you say another 5,000? But at 475 here, I sell away. First, at 475. Second now. What do we say? What's the strategy? We're on the market. I sell to this lovely couple over here. Another 1,000 if it helps. We're on the market and we're selling. Make that very, very clear. The hammer's up.
476.
476, $1,000. Very good. Sir, 1,000 from you. Oh, really? You're going to lose it for $1,000. Okay, well, 476 here. It's against you. I'll give you 3 last opportunities to have a think about it. At 476 once, twice. Innisfree. Are you sure, sir? You've come this far with me. Another $1,000, 500 even if it helps.
477, mate.
477, good bid. 477, he's still alive. But only just. So do you take it straight to 480? That might be the killer blow. But at 477 here, I sell. Haven't got another one in Innisfree place for you to buy. 477 once. No more open homes for you good people, but I need you to bid. Second, 480 would be the strategic move. Third, final time at 477, otherwise I sell here. All done, all silent. All out, last chance. Won't accept any late bids. Quickly now.
478.
478. Don't leave it too late next time. At 478 here. Another 1,000 if you like, sir. You said no before, so I'm concerned as to its significance. At 478 it's here. You can change your mind as many times as you like, but not after my third call. First opportunity at 478 here. Late 500 if you like. Second chance at 478, I sell away. Burn is free. Third final time, 478, you sure all done. No loose change in the pockets. I can't tempt you back in. Well, I appreciate the bidding. All the best in your future property search. Happy to announce, it is free place. It goes, it is, you sure? Sold. Well done. Well done. Congratulations, Caleb, to your lovely owners. Congratulations to our new owners as well. We'll put some bidding music on and we'll be back with you very, very shortly. Back to the front of the room, fantastic start there, selling under the hammer in Innisfree Place. I now take us to number 1, bar 17, Salisbury Street, in the heart of Christchurch City. I welcome in Mr. Foss Shanahan, working away there on the phone. Foss, fantastic to work alongside you. You've been the tour guide, I should say, towards home ownership and bringing to the market number 1, bar 17, Salisbury Street. More formally described as being an estate in Stratnam and Freehold, being principal unit 1 on deposited plan 538320, which is all outlined on the certificate of title that Foss will have made available to each and every one of you. Settlement date, that is set out for Friday the 31st of July 2020, and I just draw your attention to those further terms of sale towards the rear of the agreement, clause 21. But once more, you acknowledge and understand your bidding is cash and it is unconditional here this morning. Well, Foss, this is a fantastic offering that you've been bringing to the market over the last few weeks. Stufkins and Chambers design residence in the heart of Christchurch City. Everything is brand spanking new, sparkling and shiny, ready for you to simply move in and enjoy. You've got all of your living, eating and entertaining taken care of downstairs in that open plan kitchen, dining, living space. The additional flexibility and opportunity to utilise that outdoor courtyard area as well, which is sited towards the west, so you'll be able to drink in the late afternoon and evening sun. Upstairs are the 2 bedrooms, one with the ensuite and one with it's pretty much its own access to the family bathroom upstairs as well. In this location, there's so many opportunities, be it the socialising, be it the exercise. You can turn left out of number 117 Salisbury Street, and you're just down the road into Victoria Street. All the eateries and cafes there, including one of my favourites, Gin, which is a lovely little bar tucked in away on Victoria Street. Turn right, you've got Hagley Park just down the road as well, so all of your exercise, your runs around the park, those sorts of things, the golf if you like, that's all taken care of as well. All underpinned by the location is the fact that it is in boys and girls high zone, so for the educational purposes this is a real winner as well. Opportunity to buy here, folks. Sellers are here to sell. What do we say? Where do we kick things off? They all fall silent once more.
Gee, that worked, Mark, didn't it?
I'm on fire this morning, Chris. Here we go then. Well, can I suggest 600,000 to kick things off? Expect the Mexican wave of hands at that level. Very good. Well, you percolate. I won't hesitate at 600,000 with me on a vendor bid. Not selling at those levels. That will surprise none of you good people at 600,000 on a vendor bid. I'll give you 3 opportunities to bid over and above that level. First chance then at 600,000 for this brand sparkling, spanking new apartment in the central city. Second opportunity, walking distance to Victoria Street, outstanding opportunity. Third final time at 600,000. Well, surprising. I'm going to advance the bidding then on behalf of my owners to 625 at $625,000 on a vendor bid at $750,000 for anyone that's into their fractions at 625 on a second vendor bid with me. At $625,000, I chase your rises of 25 over and above that level for the first chance to talk. Not selling at those levels won't surprise any of you good people, but at 625, I'll give you 3 last opportunities. First, second, third final time at 625. Well, Foss, I'm going to take one more vendor bid on behalf of our lovely owner at 650,000. That's me all done here this morning. If you have any interest in this property before we open it up to the conditional market, I suggest now's the time to bid. But at $650,000 on a vendor bid, that's my third and final vendor bid here this morning at 650. First, second, third final time at 650. All done, all silent. Well, surprising, a wonderful opportunity here in the central city, Foss. I'm going to officially pass the property back into you. We'll continue to work with interested parties moving forward. I wish you and your lovely owner all the very, very best. Should you have conditional interest in this property, do make yourself known to Foss or the agent that you're working with. I'm sure that they will be here to help you out. Now, before we move on to our third and final offering, I noticed Nairi Barker from our property management team has just come into the room. Baker. Did I say Barker? I meant Baker. And there's a good bakery just down the road next to you as well, with some good meat pies in there, I might add. But I do digress. But if you do have any interest or needs with the property management inquiries, not with your pies, then Nairi is certainly the one to go and talk to. She'll be more than happy to help you out with all of your management needs. Right, well, we'll move right along then, if we can, to number 58 West Park Drive in Burnside. Third offering of 3 here this morning. Mark O'Loughlin and Pedro Park. Where's Mark? Where's Pedro? There's Pedro there. There's Mark. Look at that. You're on the phone. We've got some late phone bidding paperwork. Very good. So we're all set to go. Mark and Pedro, they've been looking after our lovely owners here in West Park Drive. This is a fantastic family home. Let's just walk through some of the more formal description and legal requirements of this property, more formally described as being an estate in fee simple, being some 708 square metres of that freehold land. Lot 80 on deposited plan 375817, which is all outlined on the certificate of title that Pedro and Mark will have made available to each and every one of you. The list of chattels, well, it is extensive in its detail, however, it does remain unchanged. So as circulated, what I work from here this morning is exactly what you will have been referring to over the last few weeks. Vacant possession that is guaranteed, come our conjoined settlement and possession date, which is set up for Friday, the 4th of September of this year, unless, of course, you have made prior arrangements with our owners that has been signed off. Finally, I draw your attention to the further terms of sale towards the rear of the agreement, clause 21, and once more that you acknowledge your bidding is cash and it is unconditional here this morning. Well, Pedro, well, Mark, a wonderful family home, I should say, in an area that is surrounded by equally high-quality homes. This really is a lovely enclave of homes, tucked in, nice, quiet residence, but yet you are so close to all the amenities, so close to the Christchurch International Airport as well. This is an expansive 5-bedroom home. I was very impressed when I visited the property a couple of weeks ago. Set across 2 levels, it's going to offer you plenty of space for you and the family, where often having a little bit of separation can bring us all closer together as a family. There is plenty of space here. The kids, they'll love their own spaces within this big family home, and they'll certainly be looked after as well when it comes to the school zones. Plenty of good schooling and educational opportunities here with Roydvale close by. You've got Cobham Intermediate and, of course, Burnside High School, another fantastic high school, so you're in zone there as well. Your comfort, your convenience, well, that is guaranteed as well. It's assured with that wiring for the home audio. There's the reticulated gas as well. And in these cooler winter months, it's nice to know that there's the in-slab floor heating in those generously proportioned living, kitchen and dining spaces. So no need for the slippers. You'll just be able to wander around in the socks. Kyle, you've always got some pretty nice socks on, don't you? What have you got on this morning? You'd be looking good in the socks there with the underfloor heating. Our owners, well, they're set for a move. Now's the opportunity for our new owners to move in. What do we say, folks? Where do we kick things alight? Tell me what you'd like to pay. Probably won't buy it, but where would you like to start things off? What do we say? $850. I was going to suggest that. We've got a connection already. So at $850,000, all the best to you. Good luck, and I hope to see you at the end. So at $850,000, I welcome in, say, rises of $50,000 or perhaps $25 might be more comfortable for you. But at $850,000, we've got one bidder at this stage, and I welcome in more. Clearly, everyone's just here to watch the show. But at $850,000 here, sit tight. First opportunity.
So I've just got a slow phone connection across here.
Very good. Well, I'll count through 3 times really slowly, Mark.
Yeah.
First opportunity at $850. Would you just like to bid on yourself just to keep things going while Mark gets his bidder underway? $875. Good. You bid $875. Perfect. It's $7/8 at $875. And why wouldn't you? Great buying at this level. Clearly not selling though at $875,000. How are we going on the phone there, Mark? You paid your phone bill?
I surely have.
You have? Good.
No.
Okay, so it's not that. At $875,000, first opportunity. Do you bid me $900 to keep things moving? Not selling at these levels, and I'm sure you won't be surprised for a home such as this. Second chance at $875 with you. Third and final time at $875,000. Would you say $900? You wouldn't? Well, that's disappointing. Can't sell to you at $875. Surely you see the value north of that level. Yes, you do. What do you say? $950 perhaps? $900. Okay. Ever the optimist then. Us auctioneers are always optimistic. The glass is always clearly half full. But at $900,000, it's with you. How are we going on the phone there, Mark? At $900,000.
It's not picking up.
Not picking up. Okay. First opportunity then at $900,000. Fantastic location. Wonderful family home. Expansive living. 3 living spaces. The underfloor heating, as I mentioned before. Kyle will be knocking on the door with a glass of wine, will you? Follow wine. You'll be wanting to visit in these beautiful cold winter months that we have. But a great home for entertaining here at $900,000 on a bid. Do you keep things moving forward? Pedro working hard there with you. Can I suggest $925 to keep things moving north? First, second, third and final time at $900,000. Well, I'm going to place a vendor bid just to nudge things north at $925. Vendor bid with me, not selling at these levels, at $925,000. Can I suggest $950 from you good people to move things forward? First, on a vendor bid at $925. Second chance to buy at $9, $2 and $5. On a vendor bid. Third, $950.
Yeah.
At 950, very good, and we'll take a time out if we have to. At 950, sit tight, can't sell at these levels. I'm just going to give Mark one last opportunity, but at 950, you've got your nose in front, and that's where you need to be. No more vendor bids placed by me, rest assured, here this morning. First at 950, second,
I'll try to put in phone numbers.
third, final time at 950. Well, we are going to take a pause, Pedro. We're just going to seek some instructions from our owners. We can't sell at this level. Will come as no surprise to you. We'll take a time out. We'll be back with you very, very shortly. Thank you for your continued patience. Of course, big decisions, big discussions are always being had here in the Harcourts Gold auction rooms. We paused some time ago at number 58 West Park Drive on a bid at $950,000. After some discussion and negotiation, I'd like to confirm that you have increased your bid to $1,050,000. I'll just get to confirm that. Thank you very much. Not selling at those levels, not at a level where I have instructions to sell, but at $1,050,000. I'm going to reopen the auction proceedings at this point. I will give you 3 opportunities to bid over and above that level. Otherwise, unless I do see further bidding, I will be passing the property in and opening it up to the conditional market as well. So if you are cash, you are unconditional here this morning, now I suggest is the time to act. So at $1,050,000, I'll call it through 3 times. First, at 1050. Mark does a lot of talking. Second opportunity now at $1,050,000. Need to see another bid to have the opportunity to discuss and negotiate, Mark. Would you say 1075?
So just be $1,075,000. $1,055,000.
$1,055,000. Okay, not quite as good, but I'll take it at $1,055,000. So we're back underway then at 1055 I have. So it's back against you here. Now's the time to put your best foot forward at $1,055,000 first chance. At 1055. At $1,055,000. Second chance at $1,055,000. For 58 West Park Drive. Expensive family living here. 65, good bid, puts forward 10 on top. That's the way to do it. At 1065 now. Mark, do you go like for like with the 10s? Be nice and easy for me to count that way. At $1,065,000.
$1,070,000.
$1,070,000, okay, sticks in the 5s, but high five to you and your buyer on the phone. At $1,070,000 now. 1070 I have. Another 10. 75, okay, you're going to go like for like. What's good for the goose is good for the gander then. At $1,075,000. At 1 3/4 I have. At $1,075,000, it's against you, Mark, and your buyer on the phone.
Yes, $1,075,000.
$1,075,000. First. At 1075. The 1.1 beckons. That might be the strategy, Mark. Can I kindly suggest that?
$1,088,000.
Nice. $1,088,000. Lucky number 8 puts forward 13,000 on top at $1,088,000. 90, just the 2 on top. Piece to you then at $1,090,000. At 1090 I have. Puts forward 2. Is it another 18 on top, Mark? That was a good bid last time. Happily take the 18s all day long.
108.
Yeah. Oh, sounds good, doesn't it? Sticking those 8s, put in $1,090,000. It's with you, sit tight, can't sell at those levels. First call at 1090. $1,090,000. Got to fight for good property in a lovely location such as this. Expansive family home here. Move in and enjoy this one. Beautiful location. Plenty of bedrooms for all the kids. No more bunk beds for them. They'll all have their own room. At $1,090,000 with you. Second chance. 1.1 might be the good strategic move here, Mark. That's right. Haven't bought it yet. We're all just having a bit of fun. At $1,090,000. Second. Third. At 1090.
No pressure.
No.
$1,095,000.
1095 here. He leaves the 1.1 wide open for you nice people. 1.1, nice and easy. What do you say? But don't let me limit you. You nodding? Seems like a good idea. 1.1, thank you. At 1.1 here. Ticks over the 1.1 then. 2 1s and a whole lot of zeros. At 1,100,000 I have. What do we say, Mark? Often they stop on the round numbers. 1.1 first.
So 4th might be best.
Mark, tell them they often stop on the round numbers. Second chance now at 1.1.
108. So
Another 8 on top perhaps. 1,108,000. What do you say? At 1.1. What's the strategy? What's the next rung up the ladder?
Go ask Jeff, because he had a meeting with you, go ask him for some money.
Can't wait all day, Mark. Third, final time at 1.1.
Okay.
We all done, otherwise I'm going to
We're
pause.
done at 1.1 at this stage.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crossing back over
We're going to
here.
pause and take up some further instructions from our owners. Sit tight at 1,100,000. Thank you. So I take you back now to number 58 West Park Drive in Burnside. We paused some time ago at $1,100,000 after some further discussions. I'm very happy to announce that number 58 West Park Drive has been withdrawn and sold.
Hey!
Folks, that wraps up proceedings here in the Harcourts Gold Auction Rooms. 3 wonderful properties and offerings. We look forward to seeing you next week at the Harcourts Gold Auction Rooms. Thank you.